Ah. Ah. Alright, I think I'm live now. Oh. Surprise, surprise. For some beautiful reason, I think it is. I had this idea this morning. So I'm taking a break from weed. Time to get my shit together, right? And some of the best things, in my opinion, to get your shit together, yourself and your awareness as one, and your preferential will with life, right? To get that ready, yoga, meditation, general free-flowing stretching, I think is just amazing to do, especially for myself being a tall-ass motherfucker on a small-ass bed in a small-ass house. I'm kind of like forming into this hermit figure, right? And that's not long-term. As a guitarist, as a human walking forward and interacting with the world around me, I can't be kinked. I prefer not to be kinked. I prefer, to be free-flowing and chillax. So hold on, I need to figure out, I assume maybe the live stream is having like a different title going on. So, like, I don't even know if I'm live right now. I know I'm live because I'm fucking live. Like, I know I'm live. But I need to go. Yeah, see, it still says smoking the shenanigans. What's up, peeps? Early morning jam. I need to go to. There's like this one page, the live streaming page in particular, that I need to figure out how to go to. So if you guys are watching, if you can hear, on the screen there's a timer, and once it gets to about 45 or 50 minutes, I'm going to start a free-flowing yoga meditation thing. I'm going to try to put on, I'm going to see what music sounds like, I don't know, and try to find some non-copyrighted music, and, do the jam, right? But first, I need to do a little bit of housekeeping things, because I literally just about damn woke up. Reverting my sleep cycles from like this late-ass fucking bat life into more of a early human life, you know what I mean? Early morning human life. Let's see. What's up, Tony? Didn't end up going to the hot tub. It was just too fucking late by the time we got around to it, because the people that were there, they were doing multiple things before getting to the hot tub place. So we just didn't end up going. It's alright, we've done that before, Hold on here. And this is not another smoking thing. If you can see in the top right corner, it's a meditation / yoga, free-flowing in particular. Free-flowing, just letting the self exist and stretch in the places it needs to be loosened up. I've only been awake for about an hour, I think. I'm trying to get my sleep back to, 11 to 8 is usually pretty solid for me, or 11 to 9 if I need to push 10 hours of sleep. But I kind of want to experiment with getting up at 6, right when the sun's coming up. When I was living on the farm, I had a life kind of like that, and it was nice. It was feeling good. So live streaming, ya damn shenanigans. YouTube, how do we do this? Guys, this guys. Fave string, God's gift, bro. It's in the title, probably. Yeah, man, I got some good rest. Once again, here we are. I think this is the right, yes it is. Fuck yeah. Alright. 45-minute. So, am I going to have to, go not live and then live again so that this gets the right title for people to, see the right title? 45-minute free-flowing. I'm doing this in preparation for, a first little installment of my Twitch stream, right? So on the Twitch stream, I'm going to spend at least, about 15, possibly 15 to 30 minutes just going through, a meditative process. Maybe I'll get it on this video. Maybe I won't do it on the Twitch stream. Maybe I'll just go right into music or something. But I'm starting this shit, bro. Rose. 45-minute free-flowing. Free-flowing. Let's put some stars around that shit. Yoga and meditation. guided. We'll just do this. I mean, I'm kind of guiding it. I'm going to be guiding it. I'm going to be talking through it. So, streaming later today. I'm totally going to be streaming music later today. If it's 3 hours, I don't know. But I'm shooting for 3 hours. And, okay, that was weird. I think I just pressed a hotkey. Anyways, I'm going to be streaming later on Twitch. It's going to be, it's going to be, probably, you know, I'm guessing at least an hour to 2. I don't know if I'll be able to push 3 hours, but I'm going to go for it. I'm going to try to be pushing 3 hours every damn day, alright? I got a situation that's giving me the space and time to create almost all fucking day, so I'm going to do it, alright? It's just as simple as that. It's time to do it, well, let's do it. Universe is saying, yo, go here. I'm gonna follow, right? Streaming later today on Twitch. I gotta possibly respond to a message. Some peeps saying what up. Once the timer gets down to about 50 minutes to 45 minutes, I'm gonna start the meditation yoga thing. I'm wearing some fucking yoga pants, yo. It's awesome. Yoga pants are, oh my god, there are a lot of things. I'm sure guys and girls know what the fuck that it's all about in a lot of different ways. Comfortable, up to the boundary of your body. It just feels nice. Man, it's chilly in here. Oh. Alright, I need to... Let's see if the title updated on the front of my page, and if it didn't, I'm going to stop the stream and start the stream again, so there's like, alright, it did update. I'm just afraid that people are going to think that I'm doing like another, you know, like another smoke sesh today, and I'm not. Because that's what the title started out as, so people's notification might be I'm smoking, but I'm not. What do you guys think? Is that a thing? Should I restart it? Yes, it's a Fender Stratocaster made in Korea. In the background here. Gotta check out some audio. Oh god, I need to get to this because it's chilly. Moving up will warm me up. Yeah. Oh shit! There is a chat stream chat in this YouTube window thing, streaming window. All right, but you can't really see. Okay, yeah, you can. Whoa, what is going on, YouTube? You're actually kind of cool. There's a lot of like editability for how to move around analytics and chat and stuff like that. Order gay porn to your parents' house? What the fuck? What's up, Tyrone? New Zealand, what time is it over there? Is it nighttime? Oh, hey man, thanks guys. Gal, thank you guys. Thanks for the like. Yeah, if you ever want to watch this video, it's gonna stay up on my channel. I'm gonna possibly like start just streaming what the fuck I'm doing creatively and what helps me, you know, what supports my creativity, which is the healthful processes around activity. You know what I mean? It's the discipline around activity, you know. Unfortunately, a lot of people go to work, get fucking exhausted. I understand. I've been there. And then just don't want to put anything into your body. You know, you don't want to... Food. I mean, like, you don't want to put more energy into activity to try to, like, bring up your body just because it fucking sucks. So a lot of time we, you know, resort to alcohol or drugs or something like that just to ease the pain, ease the mind sort of thing, lubricate the gears of society. But, damn, 4 in the morning, bro. Go to sleep. or do this and fall asleep like a baby, you know. Do a nice little yoga stretch session. What once it hits 45 again, we're going to be starting it up. I just gotta, I checked everything out. I think the audio is good. Man, I just don't know what to say to this person right now. That's just how it's gonna be. I don't know what to say right now. Alright, so I'm gonna experiment with some music. I don't even know what kind of music I should play, you know what I mean? I don't think I'm gonna play any music. What music? What's some relaxing music? Anybody got some relaxing music for an hour? 45 minutes. Free-flowing yoga and meditation. Let's do this. 45 minutes. Let's get it on. If you guys don't already follow, Instagram.com/Michael the Musician. It might change to Improve Humanity soon. Oh, what a night though, guys, right? Fucking that weed, dude, last night was... Oh, and thank God all the fucking... The whole experience was saved. 3 hours and 10 minutes. My longest stream ever. Which is really cool, you know? I dig that. I dig it. There's a lot of little nuggets in there. It really is. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to go through and clip that shit out. It was a fun time. This is what I was listening to, but it's not really rubbing me the right way. It's some Indian classical music. It's a morning raga. Raga is like it's a feeling, it's a melody, it's a way of playing a scale of music that holds together an ancient feeling and an ancient spectrum of emotional aggregates. Like, emotions come together in a certain kind of way when people continuously play these ragas throughout the centuries. Like this music is thousands of years old. So I was playing music like this. Ravi Shankar, he messed around with the Beatles in 1960s, and he kind of brought this music over to the United States. Him and Ali Akbar Khan on Sarod. Ravi Shankar's playing a sitar, fucking just, you know, fucking grabbing that shit. I love it. I've played one of those before. Super fun. But I don't, like, this is like a fox or a bird prancing around, you know what I mean? It's not, like, super relaxing. Anybody got some relaxing things? Yeah, dude, 3 hours is a lot of videos, man. On the surface of a lake of time slices. Yeah, man. So much, though. It's like lakes upon lakes upon lakes. There's like seas of vibration upon seas of vibration. Every single fucking configuration. You know what I mean? So it's all over the place. A swirling tornado of emotions. Damn hurricane of possible sensitivity getting bombarded into our body at all times. It's pretty there, you know what I mean? Alright, I'm just gonna start stretching. If y'all dudes are like, bro, I don't want to watch you fucking stressful, then don't watch me stretch. But I'm going to go through like why I'm doing this, what I'm feeling about it, kind of like a psychedelic trip, you know what I mean? This is going to be like a live, sober trip. And seriously, it can be such a thing if you get yourself to meditative states. And I'm not really going to push myself there today, because to me, I have to be more still or quiet or more internally focused. Not really, I'm kind of being more externally focused here to share the process of like why I'm doing what I'm doing. And everybody's different, so my stretches, you know, a little bit more towards what I need. But it's what a lot of people need. The front of the shoulders are tight on most people. Most of us are leaning over a little bit. A lot of times the front of our body is way tighter than the back of our body because we're forward, we sit in cars, we sit in chairs all damn day. Everything's bent up, right? So you gotta stretch it out and, like, you know, just get used to it. So basically, the nature of a free-flowing yoga session is to be smooth and to generally not ever really stop. And if you have familiarities with other yoga poses and processes, you know, use those to your advantage, right? But the basic idea behind yoga is to configure your breathing, your cycling, your physical, energetic cycling with a with a considerably relaxed tone inside your preferences, right? You want to be relaxed and stretch, but breathing is always a nice, stretcher. So this is like the sitting down version. I'm just cross-legged Indian style, and this is just a sitting down version of kind of like first just opening up the hips, or not really the hips, but the side of the body, the shoulders, big time the shoulders, the pecs. Oh yeah. And you could do this 1,000 different ways. You can get up and start doing this, you know what I mean? That's what a lot of athletes do. But again, I'm just starting out right now. I just, waking the fuck up when you sleep 10 hours in a slightly kinked position, that's resting for 10 hours, and your body's resting in a position. And if it's unhealthy, you're, so to speak, you're resting in an unhealthy position, you're training your body for 10 hours overnight to sleep in an unhealthy position. I have an idea about that, where maybe if you can get yourself to meditate on your back and fall asleep on your back, you might have a better, more aligned body. So basically, anything that comes to your mind, whatever it is, and there's a fucking hole in these yoga pants that I see now. Anything that comes to your mind, any feeling that you want to feel in your body, just go for it. No matter what. Even if it's like, oh look, I'm upside down, but I have a hamstring stretch. That just got inspired into my existence. So I'm stretching my hamstring a little bit, and it's a weird ass position, sure. And if I'm alone, I wouldn't be talking as much, obviously. I don't even do this stretch ever, but just the free flowingness helps you get into a flow state. And that's part of the nature of a free flowing body, is to become familiar, or a free flowing body exercise is because you can become familiar with letting your body exist. We've become so caught up in the mind nowadays, in these recent decades with the super ultra information age, you know what I mean? So basically our minds are running like 24/7, and we need to do these body practices and put some awareness and attention into the body. So part of our total attention span is actually going into the body, you know what I mean? And over the next week, I'm going to have to be clearing out my throat. There's a bunch of shit in my throat from smoking weed, you know what I mean? A lot of times. And if you have any neck problems or back problems, don't do this shit. You know what I mean? And when you're doing free flowing, smooth and slow, to respect the little parts in the body. All the little stabilizing muscles. They're very important, and sometimes you can accidentally tweak a little stabilizing muscle, and it'll cause some pinching pain inside your body. All right, I've never done that. Oh, that's pretty nice. If I did that again, I wouldn't get up as fast. A lot of times, a little swimming. Swimming positions are really nice. It opens up your shoulders, opens up the front of your chest. So I'm just swimming. Yes, I'm wearing yoga pants, yo. Fuck yes. And you might get a fucking scrotum shot if I face you, so I'm not gonna. I'm just joking. There's just a small hole. Oh my god. Oh, sometimes stretching can be so painful you just want to cry, you know what I mean? Oh, but it's good. It's good. Woo! Oh my god. Oh yeah, that's cracking my toes. So basically just anything that comes to mind, man. So this is a nice one right here. I'm gonna save. And try to get a view of the live and the. Okay. All right. So this is a stretch that I really love to do. outside of the hips into the fucking ass socket. And this is totally where you're going to get the scrotum shot. Good Lord. Let's just put that right there. There's a hole in the yoga pants. But anyways, here's the thing. Leg straight back, fucking box your leg right here and start laying down on it. If you're only doing this for the first time, be very careful, you know? Care about what you're doing. Don't just rush into it. Feel it out. Understand where the boundaries of your body are. Literally the surface, but also the boundaries of your stretches. Oh yeah. And you know, further going into them in different ways. Oh my, yeah, this feels good. Ooh, okay. Alright. I honestly don't care if you see a fucking centimeter of my scrotum, but you know what it is. You know what it is. I don't think we're gonna see it here, but there's just a little hole. Gang, bro. Yeah. Now the other leg. Always do both legs. Always do both sides of everything. Otherwise, it will create an imbalance. It'll twist you a certain way. And then, as a consequence, your life is going to get twisted. You know what I mean? Literally. Your body's twisted. Absolutely, literally, your life is twisted. Life is getting soaked through your body, you know, as you experience it. So if you got a twisted body, you're experiencing your life in a twisted way, in a twisted perspective, based upon all your sensibilities in your body. Every sense. Damn it, guys. There's a hole the size of my finger. If you see a little fucking thing, zoom in on it if you're a fucking creep, whatever. But it might not even show. Alright. So now this is the basic, you know, everybody knows this one, right? And if I were to like do an actual yoga session, right, where I was getting paid and would be professional about it, it would be much more fluid from one position to the next. It would be more animalistic too. You know, like a lot of times you go into these things that are just like you imagine yourself as an animal. Right now I'm almost like a streaming dancer or something. Not like streaming online, but like with streams coming off, like fabric streams. Like when you do these free-flowing things, you can also kind of open up your imagination and start just, I don't even know what the hell I was doing. What the fuck was I doing? Oh yeah, that's nice. So it's kind of a, I don't even know what the, oh yeah, that's what it was, something like that. But you know, like, here's an example of an animal thing, you know, in yoga. I don't know, is this like the cat thing or something? And then and then all that. It's free flowing. Constant movement. Baby pose. Oh yeah. Child's pose, I mean. Child's pose. Baby pose is on your back. Oh, now I'm like making love to the ground. Alright. Oh my god. In front of the hips, yo. Damn, that feels good. Hip flexors, front of the leg, front of the thigh, quadriceps. If you don't know your muscles, look up human anatomy diagrams and learn them, so that when you have a feeling inside yourself, you know what the muscle is, you know where it's connected. and also what other muscles affect that muscle, because injuries don't always be known. You know, the sensation of an injury isn't always exactly where the problem is. It can be connected to a different part of your body. Oh, damn, this feels good. Yo, what up, Travis? Doing some stretching in some damn yoga pants. And it's getting out. I'm doing this as a preemptive experience for playing music, getting ready just to be free-flowing on stream, and all that kind of stuff. And since I wanted to take a little bit more time than just 15 minutes like I had kind of like scheduled in general for on Twitch, I'm just going to kind of do it here. Alright. Now for these traps, you know what I mean? I'll do another stretch for the front right here, but that's crazy. That's gonna clear out over the next week, especially with voice training, and you start getting vibrations going in your throat. Stuff just like clears out. It's like a dam bursting, a phlegm dam. Phlegm dam. I almost feel like I can't inhale completely. Fucking too much smoking last night or something. And, you know, when you go through a stretching routine, it's always good to go through it more than just once, because I think just in general it tells your body that you actually care about it. It's not just some random event that happened, you know, you're putting some physical action into reinforcing something, you know. So if you do a stretch 2 or 3 times, your body's actually like, oh, you actually want to you know, to be that, not just like, oh, that was a random event, let's go back to normal. You know what I mean? But if you get your body to do it, repetition, it'll change. Oh, tricep stretch. You know, pretty standard tricep stretch. Flower waking up in the morning. And part of the human experience is to like be dreadful. It's kind of funny. None of us practice the emotion of dread, but like, you know, that might help during psychedelic trips if you like practice the physical feeling and the physical responses that tend to happen. It's like, oh, well, that's just a feeling, isn't it? Huh? It's damn hot, dude. I just ate a bunch of pizza. I feel fat. But I gotta take this shirt off, so we're doing it. You know what? Back in the day, I used to have like fucking, you know, like basketball body, goddamn 6-pack. You know what I mean? I feel like it still kind of lingers. You can kind of see it, but late summer allergies? Hell yeah, probably, possibly. And see, when you get to these points where you can see these muscles, I mean, these are like totally undeveloped, but if you get to a point where you can see your muscles in your training, it is so amusing, in my opinion. This beautiful human form, you know what I mean? Regardless of who you are, you can create a very great foundation for yourself if you just put in some dedication and time into your body. You know, respect the human experience, man. You know, you got this gift as a body. If conscious is a living thing, you know, and it just squirted inside of your body, you know, well then, like, don't give it a spaceship that can't go very far, you know what I mean? I mean, you can do whatever you want. Maybe that's your nature. Maybe your nature is to love the short distance, you know, to say it that way. I think about endurance. I think about ability to imagine, to stretch out, to all that kind of stuff. So, yeah. And again, I'm doing these stretches a lot because my shoulders, playing music and sleeping in a small bed, are what really take a toll for me. And this is like the sitting down version. I'm kind of trying to maintain myself on camera. But a stretching version, you can look up some Qigong stretches, dude. Qigong. Up the fuzzy wall, down the fuzzy wall. And if you stand in front of a mirror, which shoulder is higher than the other? Are you twisted a certain way? When you relax completely, does your head naturally fall to the side? Does it tilt to the side? All of these things are little imbalances that reflect upon how you're living your life. You know, like, do you commonly sit in a chair to the side a little bit and you're leaning over? Do you rest your hand on your face, you know? All that kind of stuff. It gets, everything you do is an exercise, and you further grow to what you're actually doing, you know, mentally, physically, intentionally, and charismatically. Nah, dude. Yeah, dude. Alright, so for some reason my body's telling me to do this. I don't even know what the hell. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, that's nice. It's like almost an oblique stretch, you know? And you always want to be careful when you're doing a compound stretch with multiple muscles being stretched, because if you twitch a certain way, or if you don't rebound in the same way that you came to, you can injure yourself, you know? If you don't do the same movement in the opposite way. If you try to like go deep into a stretch and then go a different way out of it, it can give a chance for injury. This is a damn hamstring stretch for me. Oh my god. It fucking sucks. It's beautiful at the same time. Because on the other side of a hill, you got a beautiful view. And you can relax. Damn. Alright. And again, these stretches are kind of modified to be on the ground, so I can stand in this camera view for now. Do something on one side, try to always do it on the other side. Compound stretches, be careful. So if you didn't hear at the beginning, I'm going to be trying to just share as much as I can about how I treat the human experience and how I set up my creative energy for the best results possible, you know what I mean? Everything is connected. You know, when we have a psychedelic experience and we go all up into our senses or into our mind and we see that everything's connected in maybe a logical way or a reasonable way, but we don't know how to translate it into sobriety, I think it's kind of directly obvious that to connect everything in your experience as a sober body, you gotta be there for like everything, right? You gotta be attentive to your whole body, because that's what you got. Even during a psychedelic experience, you're experiencing it through your human body. So essentially, if you just become aware and attentive, you know, these are basic like fucking 1,000-year-old yogic ideas, meditation ideas. I'm pretty sure they were onto something, man. To know the inner. You know, India made a religion that was based around the inner. And Buddhism too, you know, similarly. Like, you know, the Western world created the outer experience, like the fantasy of the outer, and then God was the thing outside, and oh my God, you know. But but the Eastern is like, oh my godliness, I am godliness, you know, I am part of the God existence. So, and also, you know, if you want to strengthen yourself a little bit after some yoga stuff, abs are always great to strengthen, because a lot of times with everything being so tight in the front of our bodies, a lot of times we don't even like use our abs very much. And then when we go up and stand and our abs are undeveloped, you know, we'll stand more like this because we got tight hips right here. We got tight back because, you know, tight hips. And what's supposed to happen is you have a nice tight core to, like, you know, keep your whole back aligned. I mean, it goes all the way up. My back is not aligned right now. So now I'm gonna use the bed to, oh my god, this totally works. Oh, this is a front of the shoulder stretch. If you do anything in front of you, if you look down, this is something that you gotta pay attention to. I suggest straight arm, just go up to a wall. If you put your hand higher on the wall or lower on the wall, it does a little bit different stretch. But be careful with the shoulders always, because it's a highly diversified area of the body with a lot of moving parts and a lot of like almost floating parts, you know what I mean? So and breathing can help you go into a stretch. And you know what? You got to be comfortable with your noises. Because if you want to be able to experience something, you know, feeling good sounds like it feels fucking good. And other people are going to be like, God damn, that guy's feeling good. You know what I mean? And it might sound sexual, but damn, the orgasmic feeling is a fucking flow state in itself, you know? So that, being comfortable with it, you get the best orgasm, you know what I mean? If you be comfortable with yourself, you get the best life orgasm. You know, the tickling of the amygdala, the tickling of the emotions, of all sensitivity in the body. Everything, all the channels are nice and clear, you know what I mean? And I'm gonna do some like a little push-up thing, just to activate my triceps a little bit, because they feel hungry. They feel hungry. And the ground is a little wacky for that, but I'll go into downward dog or whatever the fuck this is called. This is not what it is. Just like slowly feel all the muscles in your body. Oh my god. Another hamstring thing. Keep your legs straight. Put your ass up in the air. Arms straight. Fingers forward. It can almost be a back stretch. And some people's legs, like one of them is just a little bit longer. Some people's feet are abnormally sized, you know, and that's okay. I don't know how that happens exactly. Maybe from different tightnesses over decades, you know what I mean? So it hindered, like if you have a more tight tendon bone situation, it might not grow as functionally perfect as it could be. Or if you're kinking your blood vessels a certain way and blood wasn't getting to a certain part of your body as efficiently as the other part, as the other side, that can affect everything, you know what I mean? These yogic principles are like for creating a sustainable body. And oh, there you go. Hump the air. Hump the air. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram. Alright. Oh, shit. Damn, dude, stretching feels good. Oh my god. This is needed. Oh. Is this a girl with fucking, like, fat paddle feet? Yes, it is. I'm a fucking girl. I'm just joking. Oh, shit. Yeah, dude, Hinduism, I mean, just like the Eastern idea has, in general, attention, I need to warm up my voice. It has an attention that goes inwards, you know, the Eastern ways. The Western is like, yo, the outer world, let's manipulate that shit. Let's create our drugs, let's fucking do this and that, and understand how life fucks us. But the Eastern side's like, we understand how we fuck the life. You know what I mean? No more meditation. Angry ape man, work out. Go. Man, I used to have a lot of veins, and it, like just one really nice bicep vein. So nice. And again, I'm gonna be, if I do this, I don't know, if I do the same, I'm not gonna like upload this again. If I do it again, I'm not gonna like live stream the same thing. But if I have an idea just to stream something for like 20 minutes, I might get on that and then just keep it uploaded on YouTube, you know what I mean? Alright. I need to cut my hair, man. Think a little bit. Alright. You guys want to experience from an outside what it's like to clear the throat in a vocal way? Oh, excuse me. This is from taking resin hits last night. Excuse me. One of the best vocal warm-ups you can do is just do that relaxing one, because if you do it in a relaxing frame of mind, you get your natural range, your natural tonal range. Go from a deep. That's weird. Just lets you fall down into your natural range. So you know, yeah, it's the natural range. You can go higher and you can go lower. And a lot of times when you stretch these deep things down here, it makes weird noises no matter what you do. Always be careful with your voice too if you're just starting to stretch it, you know, in your throat too, because a lot of times people are all kinked up. Don't stretch their voice, don't stretch the throat, and you can damage your throat if you go really intense right away. Clearing the flood. Oh my god. Yeah, for sure, bro. All the noises, man. It's part of our human expression. If you're not expressing yourself in all possible ways, well, then you're limiting yourself. You know, if you want to express what's going on, if you're that person, man, you gotta exercise all the noises. In all positions, when you're up like a god. Ah. In a everything, man. Do you know why actors act? Ask yourself that damn question. Actors act because it's fucking relatable. We know what it's like as a human fucking body to go. You get a feeling with it, all right? That is the nature of fucking expression, you know. Human relation, I mean, not just expression, but human relation. Is we know like, stop the bullshit for just a minute. Sure, we don't know absolute fucking every single experience from another person's experience, but what you can see is the resulting flow. It's almost like looking at a fucking river at one point of it. You understand that there's that much water, it's flowing in that way, there's that kind of rocks right there. Up the river, geologically, if you have some sort of skill toolbox to examine that with attention, with awareness, with a knowing, you know what's up the stream. You know what mountain those rocks came from. So it's like, if you study your own human emotions and how they come out, you see somebody coming out with their emotions, it's like, well, I know what fucking closet that is, you know what I mean? It's not the gay closet, but it's that one emotion closet. You know, hey, you're coming out of the closet as that emotion. You fucking get it. But, you know, some people don't get it, and they just live this, like, I mean superficial in a neutral sense. I mean just a surface. If they live on the surface and they don't understand, and they come look at you like, how the fuck you think you know everything? And it's like, dude, listen to your tone of voice right now. Look at how the way your eyebrows are moving. You know, look at your pupils, you know. There's so many things. Some very strongly and some more, you know, subtly. The human expression is more than just words. It's also the tone. It's also the rhythm. It's also the pace. You know, that's why I think a lot of people get attracted to me, is because I can speak almost in like a story. No matter, even if it's just like, speaking myself. Because my fucking self, I'm training it to be a goddamn story. And you better know that in a few fucking years, when this guitar and me are like one, you know I'm going to be fucking telling some stories. I'm training my human experience, you know? What other fucking musician does this? I'd imagine Jimi Hendrix did it. He had a fucking beautiful body and beautiful, inventive music. Some of the most free-flowing, you know, non-patternized music, which a lot of people I don't think can handle, because you have to have a vast emotional range to be able to appreciate somebody who's twisting and spinning around in such a vast way, you know, an immaculate way. So unfortunately, some people might not even recognize my future music as being good, but I don't care, you know. I know what I'm doing. I'm more than just a musician, you know. I'm diving into fucking lingual study, you know, language, physics, the fucking physics of the universe, chemistry, geology, electrical engineering a little bit. You know, I'm interested in that. I got visions. Got visions, yo. And it's just a matter of doing it. It's just a matter of doing it. Life is long. Try to set yourself up. Keep working. Compound yourself. Snowball yourself. You know? Snowball. Put yourself in a direction where you know that no matter what, you're going forward and you're compiling yourself. And if you get to the point where every single thing in your day is a snowball going towards what you want to create and what you know yourself is to be, like, that's kind of the whole thing, is if you know yourself to such an extent and you love it, I mean, knowing yourself kind of preemptively gives you the choice to start doing what you prefer, which means that also leads you to a potential life full of love, is what I'm trying to say with that. So if you follow that pathway, essentially you're going to naturally start to snowball. Every event in your life is going to be something absolutely useful to you. No bullshit. You know what I mean? And like, I have that kind of sensitivity about my life where I'm very, very aware of what the effect of an event is. I like to send out my sensitivity little fingers out into the imagination spaces, and I get an idea, I get a scene, and I feel it out, and it's like, nah, not for me, no thanks. I know what I could be doing. You know, if you have a vision, if you have a will, you know what you could be doing at all times. So that essentially you get a way. Okay, practice guitar, the possibility of freedom with my space and creativity. I could work with freedom, or I could go and seclude myself to these parameters within the human experience, you know, with this person at this place, da-da-da-da-da. If you just have a great awareness about who you are, and if you're a person who wants to create, you're gonna snowball yourself into fucking greatness, no matter what. It's just kind of simple. Yeah, man, Jalen, you better fucking, you better know nothing, man. You came into nothing. You came into everything. Yeah, nice, man. Your own flow. I'm totally interested in doing this. I mean, it gets it out. Like, it shows what I fucking do from day to day. And it's not, like, I upload raw video, you know? And from one YouTuber to the next, it might be like, oh, well, this guy doesn't put in any fucking work. But it's like, do you understand what it is to dissect, vivisect? I mean, you're secting your life as you're alive. You know, do you know what it takes to vivisect your life in an open way, so much so that you can play with it like a musician, right? That you can play with it, express it, and then being in like such a calm light where it's okay no matter what it is. That is a huge thing. And it takes more than just a lucky life, you know what I mean? There's no fucking luck, screw that shit. There's some things we don't understand and it happens to be fucking great and we call that luck, you know what I mean? But I don't like to I like to be in control. Not really, but you can't be in control. It's impossible to be in control. But just be fucking respectful about what you know you can do, you know what I mean? Like, you have the choice every step, every breath to do something that you love. And if you don't take that upon yourself and something shitty happens, well then what did you do every other time in your life, you know what I mean? How did you get there? And if you didn't understand that there's consequences and risk to every single event and you happen to get yourself into a consequential bullshit situation, well, that's okay. Guess what? That's the fucking time it happened. And you get to learn from that. And if you're open and neutral enough, you get to see it as it is. And you get to find for yourself how to not put yourself in that position again. And as long as you just don't put yourself in that position again as best as you can, your life is going to be further moving towards something that you love completely. Yes, vivisect. Vivisect is a live dissection. Vivi is alive. There is such a thing as a vivisection, if you didn't know. Alright. Yeah, man. Throat's clearing out a little bit. Ho, 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 ho. Ho, 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 ho. It's funny what comes out. Ho, ho, ho. Home, home, home is where the heart is. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yemen. Anyone live in Yemen? Where's that at? I don't remember where that is. You know, seriously, man, you can be sober and get yourself into like a goofy state just by existing. Being neutral, I don't know. I tend to be naturally excited once I get to a neutral state, because like life is flowing. So if you get neutral and then life flows, maybe it just depends upon where your tendencies in your brain go, because you could also take an event as being anxious. I think of these two things. You have a life and it's flowing into you. The sensitivity and the experience of life around you is flowing into you. And you have two choices, it seems like. You can take the energy as being excitable, or you can take the energy as being anxious, you know, anxiety-like. So, you know, like a roller coaster situation. Some people get hella excited about that vast energy, that immense energy experience. And some people get hella anxious about it and freak out, you know? And life events in general are like that. So I think maybe it's just a brain tendency that we have. However, brain tendencies are things that we can manipulate. So, man, that's weird. You never heard the word before. Did you ever take like biology classes and stuff? Maybe my biology teacher was just a little weirdo and mentioned vivisections. I know he was kind of goofy. He was a goofy guy. Alright, I'm kind of winding down. I mean, some of the main things are just my shoulders. Most of my body's pretty loose because I don't have like a tense life, you know. I mean more like these shoulders, not the traps. These are the trapezius muscles. These are super tight too. Oh yeah. And imagine all the pain that we don't know that we're actually experiencing, but it's just tensifying and lithifying our fucking muscles, you know what I mean? And it feels like pain. But guess what? You get through that. Oh, it feels fucking great. If anybody has TMJ, I don't know what that stands for, but it's a jaw condition. I fucking have it right now. I once painted a ceiling with my mouth open and I was talking a lot with looking up at a ceiling. And it just, the next day my jaw was fucked and I've had a click ever since. It's been like 2 years. A year and a half. But anyways, if you stretch your neck and you have good posture, it seems like TMJ just disappears, at least for me. So I think maybe it's because I was like, talking, you know, with my fucking Neanderthal chin out, instead of being, you know, like God the human. Yeah, sad versus contemplative or reflective. Yeah, that's totally true. You know, you can soak in the in the misery or reflect in a positive way, you know. Like life worldview, you know, sometimes the worldview is like, God damn it, this sucks. And sometimes the worldview is like, let's do what we gotta do because we don't got any other fucking choice. And sometimes it's like, yay, the world's fun and yay. Yeah, if you don't have a neutral state, that's a good point. If you don't have a neutral state, which a lot of people don't nowadays, there's you know, putting all of their intention into what I like to call distraction devices, you know? Getting fed by the fucking Instagram feed. It's literally called a feed. It's literally a fucking feed, man. I think my girlfriend might be coming home soon. Ooh, nice. She's eating and sitting outside underneath the canopy and it's raining. Excuse me. This one's another one. You know what? Part of our human nature is to hunt things, at least as a man. I guess as a girl too. I mean, girls totally hump right back, you know what I mean? So just part of our hips. And people neglect this because they feel fucking bad about fucking the air, you know what I mean? No, I think it comes with like sexual, you know, sexual blocks that our culture totally fucking supports, or at least a lot of religion, cultural influence. And also to like act childish for some reason is like everyone cherishes the child and loves it and appreciates how free and open it is, and then for some fucking odd ass reason we turn into these crusty motherfuckers. To say it like that. And, you know, lithify our bodies into these weird things. You know, some human beings are kind of weird looking. You know, what was their life to create that? They started off as this little baby that was extremely flexible. You know, babies are so flexible. They're so smooth. They're so soft. So, like, basically healthy. You know what I mean? And then we just start sitting down and getting told what the fuck to do. And then we get to old, too old, bitches. Oh, I'm just fucking around with words. Oh. And literally, as weird as it looks, this is like some of the best stretching you can do. You know what kids did to stretch? Why they stay loose? Is they be fucking weird and they feel their fucking body. You know, that's like as simple as it is. And they move around and groove around as long as they're an open human being and don't feel self-conscious. They're gonna do some weird things with their voices and their bodies, you know. I personally don't like screaming all the time, so I guess my adult evolution is to remove the screams a little bit. Maybe that's not a good thing. Maybe we should scream more as a human existence, and, you know, just to like let it out. Maybe just like once a week. Scream and break down in tears. Because we probably all got that in there. I mean, seriously, like, so much emotion gets, especially if you distract yourself, So much emotion gets put under the bus, under the bridge, whatever you want to call it. Gotta go, man. Peace out. Peace out, homie. Thanks for coming in, Tony. Have a great day. Effective language. Oh, I appreciate that, man. Yeah. Yeah. For shizzle. Just, and it doesn't even have to be as abstract as energy. I mean, we have a word for attention that is, as limited as that is, you know, it's also very, very powerful, you know, as a thing. If you imagine how attention acts with the human experience, it's like almost a microscope for looking at a thing, you know. You gotta let yourself dissolve of all else and put yourself into the thing that you want to attend, you know what I mean? That's what attention is. The language fucking makes sense for a reason. The roots of language came from dugga bugga dugga dugga. Well, that means hold on a minute, you know. Noises, I mean, birds, you can empathize with other animals when you understand that the basic energy that comes out, every animal has a relative scale, you know. And if you push that scale to the peak of an experience, you empathize that they're peaking in some way, you know, they're pushing it, they're extending outwardly in an intense way, and then therefore they must be trying to convey some intense meaning, right? So a lion roars, that's like a big pitch, that's a big, vast, rah, a thing, right? And, I'm just gonna shut off this thing here. Anyways, you know, holy fuck, that lion is serious about something. Let's back the fuck up, you know what I mean? But, like, every animal is like that. Every animal has their, like, little resting noises, you know? Everyone yeah, the get the fuck away noise. Animals know the get the fuck away noise from one animal to the next, not just humans. And I think it comes from that the relative spectrums of the entities, you know, of the animal. We all have a relative spectrum of expressional possibility. And if you observe that for an increasingly amount of time, you get more and more and more knowing about the thing, the more you observe. But essentially, if you know if something is a spectrum, then the data points that you get and experience and observe, you know, and take from the observation, you can almost map a knowing of normalcy. You know, you got the bell curve, right? There's a normal volume of tendency, there's normalcy, and then there's also these extremes, right? And on both ends or whatever. And you can become sensitive to the fact that the animal is expressing in an extreme way, like an animal dying, dude. The death noises are the same no matter what the fuck animal it is. It's horrific. But I don't mean to say death is going to be horrific, because honestly, a lot of animals, once they realize that they're dying, they kind of just chill the fuck out and be like, yeah, my leg's getting eaten. Like Africa videos, dude, they're fucking gruesome. It's crazy, man. They must be like going through one hell of a trip, dying like that with animals, like a pack of lions eating a fucking leg off you. Like, holy god. Yeah, animals, dude. Even just a look is a communication. Yeah. Badub. Dude, Germany, hell yeah. Shout out to Germany. What's it like over there nowadays? I met somebody from Germany last year. She was really cool. Was at the farm working. Very good looking too. Seems, I don't know. Seems like she was healthy. Alright. I'm pretty fucking loose, not like right now, you know? My voice could use some work. I think my lungs are really tight, partially influenced by possible mild asthma, you know what I mean? But also, smoking last night was disgusting. And I've been smoking heavy the last week, so stuff's just caking up down there. Yeah. Anyways, I think I'm gonna go now because I can't just keep lingering on. I gotta do shit. So if you want to check out twitch.tv/improvehumanity, I'm probably gonna be streaming there pretty damn soon. Playing music, warming up my voice. Maybe I'll do the fucking Frank Sinatra thing. I don't know. I can fucking sing like Frank Sinatra. I shit you not. Just a matter of warming up the voice and doing it. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Any last words? Working at a pool with young kids not listening, I realized facial communication is more effective than vocal. Vocal to get their attention, facial to solidify. No running, please. Yeah, dude. Here's the thing, you know. A lot of times we don't even need to say the names. We don't even need to, like, say anything. Because people naturally have... I think most people naturally have an attention upon what they're doing. So like if they're running and somebody is saying no running, they realize that I'm running. Oh, is this person talking to me? And then they look at that person talking and then realize that, oh, the person's looking. Okay, yeah, that's what's going on. No running. Garlic, baby. Is that what it is? Lung bowl? Boy? I do eat a lot of garlic. Recently, not so much. And this is also combined with eating fucking pizza last night. 2 nights. Leftover. Mucus. Hey, wait a second. I was just about to play Pink Floyd, Us and Them, the song. But then I realized that it's probably going to get copyrighted right at the end of the video. That'd be so stupid. Here's a trippy song. Two people. It's hard to even know what the fuck's going on. Now this is like the most intense part of the raga, so. And this is kind of a fast-paced one anyways. It doesn't matter. I just want to goof around. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna head out. Love you guys. Thanks for stopping by. It was fun. It was nice. It was good to get it out there, you know what I mean? And now I'm relaxed. I could probably use like a mindlessness meditation though, where I just kind of empty my mind and let myself just... So much mental stimulation nowadays. I think everybody could go for that. Anyways, peace out. I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. Love you guys. Have a great day.